I believe we just started, but it's always hard to tell. But I'm just going to take it for granted that we did. And I'm going to post that I'm going live. Because you know how it goes. Every morning, I have to guess whether or not it's working. So, stuffs and things going on, as usual. There's a new contest for unicorns, unstable unicorns, and Lucian is having a new contest. Now, this is only for PCNA members of those guilds, unfortunately. I will post that in a moment. It's, let me see, what is the name of it? La 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 la. Current house competition. Fall themed maze. Build a maze. Ends 10:05. So I'm gonna copy that and put that in our contests list. Ongoing contests. There we go. There. Okay. We are in Emerald Tears, which is Esmeralda's moonsugar. That is an interesting look. It appears that things are coming. I don't know what, but we will see. I think I got everything. Yeah, I got everything. Okay, cool. So that's that for contests, aside from the other ongoing contests which haven't changed, which are these. And I will link them. Good morning. I'm about to start the contest. The giveaway. Here we go. You may enter whenever you like. Hopefully it'll work. And let me fix my reminders, my timers. Yep, that's gotta go on. Good morning. Oh, it's an entire separate house over there. I was wondering what we were looking at. Interesting. So many complete builds lately. Have you guys noticed? We keep going to like friggin' houses. There's just this enormous amount of free builds, like not based on anything. And I really like the creativity that I'm seeing. Hello, Izabi. Just making sure I grabbed everything this morning. I think I did. Hello. Yeah, you know, you're right. And actually, I think this roof may be murkfire, which is different than what I expected, but cool. I like the windows being display cases. But yeah, I think everybody's really excited about that stuff. That's interesting. I never would have thought to do that. I did not see those. But I did see that Sorcery has a new contest. Oh, look, that's art posted. We can go look at them after. Unfortunately, I wanted to enter, but I didn't have the bandwidth mentally to do that. Oh, look at this bridge! Completely unique. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, you know me and mazes. Mazes ain't happening, which is unfortunate because I would have otherwise, this is gorgeous, I would have otherwise tried to enter. But mazes and me are not a good match. I love the art. This is crazy. Unexpected. But I will go take a look at them right after this. Hopefully nobody will get mad at me. But I think there's only like 3 or 4 because unfortunately, that's beautiful. Unfortunately, I think everyone had the same problem I did, which is we had trouble. Okay. We had trouble getting everything done by that date. If I had a little more time, I probably could have done it. But, you know, it's just one of those times a year. My cat died. I bought a new cat. I'm trying to get her used to the other cat, and they're not getting along. And there's just a lot of things going on. And, you know, stuff and things. I gotta go look at what the bottom of that statue looks like. Look at the kitty. Pathing. Good morning. There's a contest going on. Hit exclamation point potato if you are on a PC. Oh, look at that sink. So many creative ideas. I honestly don't think I've seen a lot of these before. The roofing is very different. It's going to be the vampire double light post plan. So, I actually found that one myself. So, it's that's kind of how I decide which ones to do. Is if I find one, I usually do that one because I think it's kind of makes it more random, I guess, than me just buying something. I gotta see something. Bayushi has given me an idea. Beautiful. Really clever ideas. You know what it reminds me of? Is a ranch-style home. I like it. Oh, did you? Ooh, I'm a little jealous. Which one did you find? Right, I'm a slow builder too, and honestly, that's part of the problem I'm seeing is like a lot of these contests, including J-Hearts, are so quick. It's not enough time. I would like 2 months at a minimum. Maybe I'm crazy, but that's how I feel about it. I should have 3 RKs. Did I only buy 2 RKs? Alright. Oh, nice. Those do eventually sell, too. I have found. Where was I putting this? I changed it. I'm gonna fix my clown up. Make him a little less scary. Hold on. I'm gonna have to fix that. So, what I'm thinking about doing is this. Either, now these will probably be better looking, but the problem is they are, no, that's not going to be better looking. I'm glad that's not better looking because that would have been really difficult to do. But parlor. I'm thinking about doing one of those ruffs around the neck that somebody suggested. I'll move the lips down a little bit, or the rug under the lips down a little bit. So it looks more like a clown and less like a terrifying thing. Maybe 2 layers would look more ruffy. Yeah. That's it, I think. I think as long as it has that, it's less terrifying. Don't you think? Or should I do another one, another layer to cover the full beard so it looks less weird? There we go. Yep, that'll work. Good morning. And I'll just move the second layer down a little bit. That's better. And then we'll go look at somebody else's house. I just wanted to do this while I was thinking about it. That works. That's better. Less terrifying. Yeah, seriously. I think it does improve things. Makes them look silly instead of terrifying. Sure, Lil Kitten. I have a couple of people I need to look at, so let's start with Lil since she's on. I think it's better than it was. It was terrifying at first, trust me. Alright, Frost. Well, no. What's it called? The Stillwaters, okay. I think it's better than it was. I'm happier with it now. Whoever gave me the idea for the rough, thank you. I don't remember who it was, but thank you, whoever it was. I try to give credit when J Hart looks at my stuff. I say my stream helped me, but he doesn't always repeat that. But I know, and I appreciate it. Oh, there you are. Hellos. Okay. You got a little crafting area. Very nice. Good morning. Oh my goodness. What did I just say? Everybody's building ginormous freestandings right now. Wow. I love the exterior rock now that they've given us. It just looks fabulous on everything. Doesn't it? Look at that doorway. I wish they would give us these instead of making us pay crowns, but these thingies. I'm just checking out the back. Lovely. You got a little area outside for people to go sit in. I like the fact that you used the overhang piece as an overhang. New floors. Wide open floor plan. Very nice. That looks like a coat rack to me. Oh, I'm going. I just wanted to start with the downstairs, unless that's wrong. Oh, clever way to do a window from the interior. There's nothing over there, so, you know, there's no window here, so they put the what is this called? Blinds. To make it look like it. And they cobbled a couch. Yeah, I swear I'll hit it. I just wanted it to, because making windows in these solid walls are not always the easiest thing. Nice backsplash. Clever. The back, oh, oven door. All of this, adorable. I love the oven door. That's the bottom of the red chest. But I'm not sure what that piece is. That's interesting. Or this piece. You got me. I'm stumped. Beautiful. Always a big fan of the dish rack. Stuff in the cuppies. Numisma selling stuff. Making dough. Rolling out the dough. Oh, it's the dwarven maps. Okay. I see it now. And then stuff hanging on the walls, which I'm a big fan of. Walls need to have things in them. I won't miss that door, I promise. I just want to Look at the bedroom first. In progress, painting. That's a great way to do a vanity with the divider. Huh. Clever. Never thought of it. I'm gonna screenshot that. Wow, did you sketch this out? Because this is really almost looks like it's completely planned. It probably, oh, a totally different toilet than I've ever seen. It looks like it's almost planned, because I wouldn't have thought to put a space in between to do, oh, you're so smart, all of you. You make me crazy. I have to draw it out before I do anything, because otherwise I can't do it. You guys are better at this stuff than me. Oh, nice way to do a turn landing, just adding more stairs. That is, because the landings are difficult, I've found. And we got fireplace, keeping things warm because we have the open area, but the fireplace is probably combating that. Or that's probably intended to be glass, I'm sure. I know, aren't they amazing? You just may want to push up one of these, just 1 pixel, so that it doesn't flicker. That's a base game problem. You have it too perfect. Yeah. Looks like. I believe it. Glass would keep out the cold. We got a library over here. I have that problem all the time. No, it's not your fault. It's a base game problem. It happens in their own artwork. I wish they would fix. Bedroom. And then, you know, the other issue with these platforms is I don't know why they felt like they needed to give them feet. They kind of work with the fact that the house looks like it has, like, what are they called? When the beams, they look like beams. So it's not a problem. But it annoys me that they felt like they need to put feet on the platform, because it's the only wooden thing we have. I'm going to go around back to the other stairway. It's the only wood platform we have, so why put feet on it? Can you please give us one that doesn't have feet? Just a flat wooden panel would have been nice. Oh, a patio. Oh, you got the same thing over here. No problem. Just pop them up. I think this is lovely. You have 651 items. I don't know if there's winter plants, but if there are, I would put like 1 or 2 things in a pot. Maybe a little pine tree or something. It's gorgeous. It is. You know, and I didn't buy this house, and in some ways I'm kind of jealous of people who did. I mean, I could always get it later, but you did a fantastic job. It's just, no, I mean, it's hard to think of a plant that would work in the snow or in winter. Yeah, and she did it by hand. Like, she didn't even do it by, she didn't even, like, do it by sketching it out ahead of time. That's just crazy to me. Because I just can't operate that way. I needed to sketch everything I've done. I'm just curious to see if you put the treasure back here. As well you should. Yeah, I can't do that. That is a true talent. Honestly. And I'm very envious of it. When I did mine, I honestly had to draw everything out, and I'm still not terribly happy with it. But look how lovely this is. I'm scared to try it by placing as I go. I'm scared it will come out wrong. That's the side of the flooring, I guess. I didn't realize that it had such a thick, nice siding. Beautiful. Did I miss anything? You've done a great job. I'm trying to think of what kind of house this reminds me of. Hold on. I just want to look something up because there's a certain kind of house that it reminds me of. Dutch colonial revival is what it reminds me of. Dutch colonial revival. I hate to say it, but the way that I thought of it is the Amity Horror House. Reminds me of that somewhat. Because of the shaping. Not trying to be a jerk or anything, but the shape of it reminds me of that. Here. It's got that interesting roof. That shape. I'm from Long Island, so I've seen it in person. Although they changed the way it looks. It doesn't look like that anymore. But the way that it looked was considered Dutch colonial revival. And that's what this reminds me of with the roof and everything. It looks great. You really did a fantastic job on it. Good job. Let me see who the other person was who asked me to look. Some tips. No. It's your steam tour. Oh, thank you. Well, you're welcome. I think you very talentedly did something classic. A beautiful classic shape. Azalea stone. Wait, I went to that. Silver rose, lucky cat. She asked for a tour. And the interior, the last time we went to this one, wasn't finished. So we saw the exterior finished, but not the interior. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired still. I'm not awake yet. Lucky cat, lucky cat. Oh, pretty. Good morning, Caillou. I remember this exterior. I remember the pathway with the Argonian steps or stools. I remember thinking this was beautiful. 435 effects? Holy smokes, did you add more? Oh my goodness. I remember this gorgeous garden. Yeah, this was lovely. But holy smokes, is that a lot of effects. I can't wait to see how they're used. That is a ton of work. Yeah, this was very... Oh, hi, kitty. Oh, I like this. I like the way that she left this open. You know? Because it goes so far out beyond the property line. I really like the openness of it. And then, okay, so she connected it back to a pool, a jacuzzi, which I'm so totally jealous of. And here's what she did that I really like. She's completely covered that ugly ass burnt building that's next to it. She used very thick hedges and very thick willow trees and completely obscured the ugly. And it looks great. It looks natural. It's beautiful. And I don't understand why they did that. They should knock that damn house down is what they should do. And then the floor here is a nicely tinged blue. And there's some water in the buckets. I'm really impressed with what you did with that. Let's go around front. I can't believe this is only 400 items. The way that you did this is so lush that it's hard to believe it's only 400 items. But it must be, because that's what it says. Okay, and now the interior. Is that floor? Look at that. Holy smokes. That's impressive. The paper roof, the wood floors, The wood walls, the rug. Isn't that amazing? How real the effects look. The doors here are real, are effects. Isn't that gorgeous? And you go through and you have more water inside the house. You've got an interior garden with reed walkways, which is gorgeous. I've never seen anyone do that like that. Oh, beautiful. Holy smokes, this is beautiful. With the doors and everything. What a fantastic job. Great choices of pictures too. This is without. Not bad, but you add it with and it's like a million times better because of the way that she's done the effects so well. This took a lot of work. And then this is also an effect. This rug probably just needs to go up a single pixel so it doesn't interact with the other one. But as you can see, none of that's real. Beautiful. Takes no slots to do this, and it comes out so stunningly beautiful. Plus, you don't have, oh, I love that that's partially open. You don't have the nasty ass walls with all the mold on them. You get this gorgeous, gorgeous, instead, just lovely toned walls and whatnot. I think all they did there was put a darker color over it. I don't think that they did. Yes, a rich mahogany. And yeah, the paintings look fantastic. There's some amazing stuff in here. And I think that's a portal. Nope, it's just water over the center. That's lovely. That is beautiful. It is amazing bed. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, it's just a dark elf bed, but what they did is they covered up the headboard. Wow, did they do that convincingly? How did they make it have a shadow? Did they do what I think they did? Did they do two of them and one in shadow color? They did! That is so freaking subtle. They put two of these in. And what they did is they made a second one, which is shadow colored. And so it looks like it's 3D. Isn't that amazing? I'm absolutely blown away by this. This is spectacular. I can't believe it. I never thought of it. It's just, it makes it 3D. What an amazing job you did there. Wow. Silver Rose, that's freaking talent. I am super impressed with that, and it took a lot of work, and I give you massive props for that. Very convincing. Very convincing and beautiful and well done. So congratulations on one of the slickest things I've ever seen done in EHT ever. And I'm certainly going to tell Cardi about it because it's super impressive. Yeah, me too. I might steal the idea. Good job. The other person who asked me to visit was Asterix Chaos's Thieves Oasis. Right? We'll get to the entries for the other contest as soon as I get these requested ones done. CB was the other one. Purple pixie. Pixie that is purple. Some of you may have noticed me getting into a little bit of a dispute with people on the forums, but I was very, very careful because I didn't want to piss off Gina. So I tried to avoid anything that would have been against the terms, but I was not happy with some of the questions that people were asking because I felt like it had an ulterior motive that I was not happy about. But, you know, what are you going to do? Grr, arg. But I do want Gina to respond. I'm dying. I'm dying. I need Gina to respond. Okay. 689 items, 11 effects. We're in Asterix Chaos's Thieves Oasis, which is always, this is getting to be more and more like colossal for me, in that I never know where to go. Good morning, Faye. Faye, did I forget to do your home? I don't think I did forget. Didn't I do it? Well, that lovely kitchen with stuff in cubbies. So this morning I was turning in some stuff at a thieves' den, the one in Bankarai. And I go downstairs and just out of habit, I went and I looked underneath the, well, your lights are out. I looked underneath the, okay, good. I thought I did, but I wanted to make sure. I looked underneath everything and I saw there was a pumpkin in the cubbies and I was like, oh yay, they did something with the cubbies. Even though you can't see it unless you go back behind where the guy is. Storage. Oh, good. Glad to hear it. Ooh, spooky. Something. Ah! Beholder. Okay, scary. So now I'm noticing when game people are actually using my... Oh, excellent. I'll go look. Which Discord? Mine? I haven't had a chance to look too much at mine yet. Or someone else's. That is a spooky room with a spooky monster in it. Okay, I'll take a look. I'll take a look. I have not given it enough attention lately. My two cats are not getting along. They are not fans of one another. And I've been really worrying, and like last night I ended up taking a Xanax because I was so stressed out over some stuff going on. And I just slept and slept and slept and slept. It was great. Got a lot of sleep in. It made me feel much more alive. Oh, I hope so. I'm worried they won't, though. You gotta understand, my boy Van Gogh is missing an ear because of what another animal did to him. And that's why he's Van Gogh. But I don't know if... Ooh, there's a kitty up there. Kitty sniper. I don't know if he's ever going to relax enough around her. But she is okay, so she's 3 and he's 14 and she wants to play with him. And she wants to play by sneaking after him and then pouncing. Not with her claws, just that's how she wants to go. That's what she wants to do because she's 3. But he's not a fan of that. And there's a lot of hissing and unpleasantness between them. Oh, cool! You found a spot I didn't know existed. Nifty. I'm impressed. Is there stuff down there too? Oh, that's cool. She's extremely playful, and she's constantly, like, boinging around everywhere. She's super silent, and she just the next thing you know, she's there, and then she's gone, and you see her boinging off in the distance. She's just this little ball of energy, fluffy energy. She's still very affectionate, but she's just, she hisses at him, he hisses at her. There's a whole bunch of non-love going on. I wonder if you change the... Yeah, they added fog over the water. I like that. Hey, Dark Nebula. I like that fog. We'll go down there again. I just wanted to check out up here because sometimes people put stuff up here, and they did again. They added another section I didn't know existed. People find the coolest things to hide, and then you get to find out new spots and everything, which I like. Did you build anything down here? No. Okay. Oh, there's a telescope. I do like this house. I just wish there weren't dust. If there weren't dust, I think I would have liked this house a hell of a lot more. It annoys me that there is dust. Wait, really? This is where this ends? Okay. Down I go. Splat. Wow. It didn't take damage right away. Where was Numisma running? Oh, back here. Sneaky, sneaky.
Someone's threat.
Nice hidden sneaky, sneaky area. Crafting. Well done. This is where she does her laundry, I'm sure. Well hidden. There's a little nook back here in case you are curious why I always swim back here. It's because I continually find that people put sneaky things in here. Usually, like crystals. I've seen people put crystals back there. I've seen people put the treasure back there. It's a cute little trick that people do. Whee! Sploosh. Doesn't take much to entertain me. Dead cat. It is really annoying. It kind of ruins the view. If they would just listen to me and everything that I recommend to them, everything would be better. But no. See these leaves falling? That's effects. I suggested that back during the PTS days. I went and I tried it out 6 and I sent, you know, if you want this to stay, you should have it be something you can switch on and off because it ruins the view. It's not pleasant and it means that I'm not going to buy this house. At first I thought I would, but it just ruins everything, which is unfortunate because it could have had so much. It had a lot of potential, but I feel like they ruined it. This is good, Asterix. I like the sneaky, sneaky hidden stuff. That is really cool. I also like the fact that you have the big kitty up there as a sniper. I have a feeling there's a section I missed up there. Oop, how do I get up there again? I don't know. I feel like they don't really listen to anything that's suggested on the PTS. You know, it's like, I don't know that I've ever seen anything. Yeah, the purple torch butt. That's what I like to call it, the purple torch butt. I just don't feel like I don't know. Right, doesn't it? Oh wow, you're right. Look at that view. I'm not sure whether or not they listen to us on PTS. I do go over there and I do report on all of the new houses whenever they come out and I make suggestions. The only house recently that I haven't had any suggestion on was the Antiquarian. So that one, very nice. That one was, now we'll do CBs and then we can move on to, thanks for the follow, Jelly Kittens, CB. Observatory prior, the robots are us. And then we'll go to regular viewing. I don't know if if they listen or not. What was really annoying the last time I went on the PTFs was they have disabled any of the ways to report bugs actually in the game. You have to go onto the forums and report the bugs, which makes it like that many steps harder. I wish they would re-enable the bug reporting on the PTS. I feel like it's just making it that much harder to give feedback, and you would think that they want to make it easier for feedback. If it were only, but see, that's the thing. I have found bugs, and other people have found bugs, and they don't fix them. So I'm not sure exactly. How are you supposed to do it if you don't have a forum account? You're not, essentially. Some other rando just showed up in here, which is fine. Robots are us, it is. And especially since they make it so hard to get a forum account. But if you do want to get a forum account, you can open a ticket with support, and they will give you an invite. What they want you to do is give them the PIN number that you get when you bought your account, but hell if anybody remembers that. So if you just open up a customer service ticket and ask for one, they will send them to you. And then you can start a forum account, which is probably worthwhile, if only to just be able to put your 2 cents in. I like this. I like that they sunk it down so it looks like it's just random stuff and not just herbs. That's weird. I keep thinking this is going to be okay, I'm getting confused between real people and moving stuff. Oh, good thing with the good table there. This is all very interesting. Crystal there. Wonder what they're making. So I did do a little update on the new MM. I posted it on our Discord, but I've also contacted the author of the new MM, or at least the coder person for the new MM. And I've asked them to take a look at what I've said, see if it matches what they think before I publish it publicly. So you guys get a little preview of it. But I do want them to give it their blessing before I put it out there and confuse things or make things worse, you know? So I think I'm right in it. I think I said everything right, but you never know. I do like all the little robots in here. This is cute. Room to grow in here. I would add more robots. I would add an army of robots back here. You can always use the pieces that fall from fabricants in clockwork and make lots of different ones. Mickey Mouse is here. Mickey Mouse. Invite me back when you finish. I'd love to see it. Okay. Back to reality. Ebony flask, sunfish hero. So there's that. Then there's, hold on, I'm trying to keep my folders empty on my computer because I want to get, as soon as Gina's email, if it shows up, I want it to like instantly tell me, but I don't have much hope for that. Oh my goodness, what did we make here? Sunfish Hero made an Ebonheart Inn, which is dead fish and a mud crab, which is totally my sense of humor. The only thing I changed, sunfish, add a light, add a bright light, add like the clockwork tube, and it would be absolute perfection. Or a blue light would be even better. Like this blue salt light or a blue Velothi light. Otherwise, I dig it. That's totally my sense of humor. I appreciate it. Works for me. All right. Let's get a Grand Psijic done. Grand Psijics take like 45 minutes to explore if it's detailed. They're painful. Some of these bigger houses are just... I wouldn't mind them so much if they weren't spread out in... You don't know if there's anything in certain areas. You know, it would be awesome. Not that it matters, but I would talk to Cardi about it if I ever saw him again. I don't want to ask for anything, so I'll just talk to him about the possibilities. All right, 695 items. So we have a full house. There are, let me change to my runny clothes. There's a stable. I don't think there's anything out here. I bet you everything's inside on this one. It seems like it. But I don't want to mess up and skip every... Yeah, I'm betting this is inside. Looks like there's a mushroom and seats over there to just watch the sun. It doesn't really set here, so you'd be just watching the sun. I wonder if this is a guild house. Because there's... Oh, here we go. Yeah, but I would have to ask people ahead of time to do that. And that's fine for people who are good at that kind of thing. But not only is it... I think it will be a problem because a lot of people don't know that I'm actually even touring their homes. You know what I mean? Like, I don't usually ask because all of these are open houses which have been opened to the community. So this is just a crafting dock, which is cool. They're open to the community, and so I just tour them that way, but I don't usually ask. I'll ask if it's not open to the community. I don't know. It's hard enough to get, Oh, this is an effect, by the way. You can put your own, see this? You can put your own, tabards just with your own guild's mark on them. Well, that's because I have issues. It has more to do with me wanting to make people feel like their work is appreciated than anything else, really. But I'm a little worried because I don't know. Yeah, I like exploration. Exploration is fun. Welcome. Crafting area is outside. Fine dining on the right. Guest room is the back on the right. Oh, I like that. Telling us where it is. It's EHT. It's in EHT. And you just go under Essential Effects, and then you do Add, and you want Heraldry. And you just pick whether you want a static one, or if you want an animated one that kind of flops in the wind. And then as soon as you place it, you can double click it, and it'll let you select which of your guilds you want it to have. So it's super easy once you have EHT installed. And hello, by the way. I'm trying. Is this a TV? I think this is a television. Oh, no, it's an aquarium. In a nicely set up, what's that called? There is a button right there. It makes it look almost like a TV. I'm not sure. I wonder if it's a TV or not. You know, when I was a lawyer, I liked being able to do things that helped people in their hardest time of their lives. And it's usually the hardest time in their lives. Sometimes people have multiple hard times in their lives, but that was usually the hardest. And, oh, I'm glad. I feel the same way. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. Um, but when I stopped practicing because of the fact that I'm not healthy and can't do it anymore, I sort of lost my ability to help people the way that I used to. And I found alternative ways. Stuff that will make me feel more fulfilled. The problem I have is that I'm scared that people are going to think that I'm self-promoting because... Oh, thank you. I'm afraid people are going to think I'm self-promoting because I want the attention. You'll note that I don't really do it anymore. I only did it when I needed the first 1,000, and that was to make stream teams so that I could give more gifts and do more things and whatnot. But I'm afraid that people are going to really think that I'm, like, full of myself and trying to get attention and whatnot. And it's really not what I'm trying to do. But I shouldn't care so much what people think, but, you know, I'm human. So, of course, I do care. Oh, nice! The 2 of them. I was wondering why it was so bright. What lights did you put behind here? That's an interesting thing, because you've got, like, a twinkle. Almost like a candle. Thank you. I'm glad to hear it because it's the truth. Like I'm not in it for money, obviously. Ah! It sent me to the front. Hammy! I didn't even see you get on. Hammy, my love. Hamster. Go watch The Real War Hamster when he's on and follow him. He is a chill human. He usually has great music, and he is also a friend of mine, and I consider him a good friend. He helped me with getting started in streaming because I was a clueless bastard. Good morning, Samothrace. Look at that. That's an EHT effect too. And I adore him. Probably more than he even adores me, but you should watch him when you can. He's a sweetheart. And anybody else on who's a streamer right now? You know I adore you. It's almost like a fish hologram. I like that. Okay, so I think we've seen it now. Let's go to this Earthtear and get that done, Cavetrov. It's the truth. I mean, there's very few people that I watch anymore because it's takes a lot of brain power for me to do that anymore, and I have so little. But Hammy's easy going, so it's not too bad. I actually don't mind. And Disco's easy going too, but he's not on. No other streamers? Okay. Are you gonna play your game again, Crusader Kings? There is a new Crusader Kings 3 that is out that he has been playing, and I'm gonna tell you, like, I actually got Crusader Kings 2 because of the fact that he was playing the second one for a long time, and I am not good at it. And I suppose it's the kind of thing that takes a while to get good at. Lots of antiquities and stuff. Doomaflitchy? I don't know who Doomaflitchy is. I was noticing that. I think that's your problem. But if you wanted to run me through dungeons, I mean, hey. I've been offering. It is. It's a very, Oh, okay. I should check them out. Unfortunately, nobody's been, like, really into watching that game because it's like a strategy game. I think it's a problem because of that. But I don't get it. And I think it takes a long time to learn. And here's my problem, right? I don't want to go to war. So if I don't want to go to war, how do you play that game? I don't have any desire to conquer everybody. I don't know how to play it. If you don't want to decide to conquer, I mean, I wouldn't mind, you know, the normal stuff, like have a kid, you know, try to do things with people, whatever. But I wouldn't attack anyone for no reason. I don't know. I'm terrible at it because of that. I don't want to take over the world. I am not Napoleon. Hello, Diane. Whoop! I snuck in. I don't like PvPing either. Yeah, the wedding lanterns in the water are lovely, and I like the fact that this is all red, and what they did with the antiquity here. Exactly. I don't think I would do very good. So I kind of am missing that whole aspect of it. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of heads. Welkin. That's a lot. PvPing is just, it feels so toxic, don't you think? So many people say awful things in chat. I'm getting lost in here. I'm gonna go back. Really? Oh, pretty! With the lights in the trees. Well done. Yes, it's my biggest flaw, Hammy. My biggest flaw. I listen to people. Well, one of my biggest flaws. I really do think you should watch him. Even if you don't like the game, I think you would really enjoy Hamster. He's just a good person to know. Oh, look at that. Sneaky, sneaky. Lots of little hidden spots in this house. Really? I've only ever been, when I've been in Zero, it's always been like people griefing me and other people making fun of people for QQing. That makes me sad. I wish it weren't like that. I'm bitter on PvP. I would much rather just kill monsters and stuff. Okay. I think I've seen most of this. What is this over here? Is this a throne? You are cooking hamburger patties. I'll inform Jayhart that you have murdered him. What is this? Is this a giant throne? I don't... That is a big throne. I don't get it. Actually, you know, what's funny is that actually you did better viewer-wise when you were doing baseball than you're doing with Crusader Kings. Is that a giant throne for your huge ego? Yeah, it must be for a giant. It's enormous. But not only giants live here, it seems like, because these all have people stuff. I'd love to know the story. Everything's big. That's what she said. Let's do Accidental's Gardner House. You should do baseball again. been thinking about playing Skyrim, but I noticed that people playing Skyrim have almost no views. I don't know what people are watching. Apparently so, Hammy. You usually had like 5 to 9 people when you were doing baseball, then conquering the world. Don't ask me why. I watch you regardless. Alright, so this is Gardner House in Wayrust. And I'm seeing lots of blue light. It's a blue light special. Somebody's playing a game by the fire. Besides, you're good at the spreadsheet baseball. Actually, you're good at both things, so what am I? You want to fight? Fight, fight. Spooky. Dead, torture, upside down dogs. Okay. So, if you had to guess, what would you guess is the most popular game on... That's an interesting way of doing that. Game on Twitch. I'm curious. WoW, you think? I have no idea anymore. Fortnite. Shows you where my brain's at. No interest in playing Fortnite. Lovely aquarium. I see why it's all blue. The blue lighting is actually bleeding down to the bottom floor. There's got to be something that's not a first-person shooter that is very popular. I wish I could find a list somewhere. Aw, sad. They should put RK here. Did I never notice there's a skull under his foot? I never noticed he had a skull under his foot. Oh yeah, Among Us. Yeah, that's how... But that one's so depressing, isn't it? Not that that's a problem. Very interesting home. I like the aquarium especially. Alright. Odie Dowdy's Autumnscape. Yeah, I guess I'd have to get down to something that would make me want to vomit. Although, I mean, I just want to play this game, but I've been down. Is that what's happening to you? Because that's a new game, isn't it? What you're playing. 177 items. I have a feeling this is in progress. Yeah, you don't usually have beds out front. So I think this is in progress. Although the inside looks done. It's just your outside that isn't done. Oh, and you've even got your banker here. Nice. Nice cozy home. Or is it just that no one likes that game? Other than you. I'm gonna head over to EU. I'm just wondering if it's that game in particular that's giving you trouble, or if it's the fact that it's a new game that's a problem. Among Us is lighthearted? I thought Among Us was depressing. Oh yeah, I totally missed the original Baldur's Gate. That was a great one. Oh, okay. I loved Baldur's Gate. I wonder if you're going to change games at any point. Not that I care, because I don't care what you're playing. And besides, I like the music of CK3, but... I don't know. Sometimes I want to lure you back here. ESO and have you drag my ass through things. Because I don't know how to play. I don't know, I kind of like it. I like the whole, my wife just died, this guy just tried to assassinate me. I think that's pretty... I must be thinking of a different game then. There's a sequel that's out that is a depressing one. Ah, no, this is not the one I was thinking of. Hey, what's up, Aya? Let's do our rando. We'll do a Drunken Fairy Tavern, Swart Cliffshade. I don't know, I enjoy, like, I do enjoy, story games. Yes, I was thinking of that, Hammy. That's exactly what I was thinking of. I mixed it up because Among Us, The Last of Us, it's just the names like went in my head. That makes sense. I don't know what I want to play. I want to play something though. Ooh, I like the floor, totally redone. Drunken Fairy Tavern. Look at that entrance, that's lovely. Nice trick. Reskin. The entire floor is reskinned. The walls are reskinned. There's windows, which are not windows. It makes this house look a lot less Eleanor and a lot more rustic. Nice stuff in the cubbies. Look at this hinge. I don't know. I don't know. I want games with story, but I don't want depressing story. What I really want is the next Inquisition to drop. But I hear that's not even possibly coming next year, but the year after. This is weird. They put 2 of those Redguard desks upside down as cabinets. It's not bad weird, it's good weird. It's just odd. I never would have thought to do that. How do people come up with things? No, Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm a big Dragon Age fan. The Inquisition. This is beautiful. Well done. 200 out of 400. If you wanted, you could probably open these 2 and do a kitchen too, but it's a lovely little restaurant. Oh yeah, I fell in love with the Dragon Age. You know what one I wanted to play after watching Hammy playing it? I don't know if he finished it or what, but you had done that funny one, which was like outer something, the outer planets or something weird like that. I forget the name of it. Let's do exorcised, Warden's Retreat, Luneal Greenleaf. The Outer Worlds, was that it? The one where it was funny and there were silly things going on? I think I might want to play that. Did you finish that? Me too, 3LNS. I loved the Dragon Age games. Loved them. The story in all of them was spectacular. Fell in love with Cullen and Blackwall and the elf dude. I don't know what Grounded is. Is that a story type game? Look at, I think somebody else made a fairy like, you should finish it. Why not finish it? I have a soft spot for Cullen. His actor in real life is totally crazy, but I love him. like really like weird guy in real life. And that's not actually his real accent either. He has a British accent, but it doesn't sound anything like that. He's a really good actor in that sense. He doesn't sound anything like it, which is kind of sad. So we've got another build here, completely rebuilt section. They appear to have left it. Nope, that's closed off. So we just go in the main house here. Oh, it's like a barn or stable. Okay. And then you go up. You should do more of it. I really enjoyed it and it was funny. Unless you don't want to spoil the ending for people. I could see that being a problem. I really like the view. I love when people take advantage of this view. It has its own story. It has its own history. It has its own gods. It has its own religion. It has its own... Didn't it, though? It has its own storyline, goals, everything. And there's a lot of questions about it, about what to believe and what not to believe. What is the truth? What is right and wrong isn't always clear. It isn't always specified. It's not like you just... I don't know how to explain it. I thought it was good. Pretty fly. Let's do sugar bowl. Oh, I read about that. Yeah. Oh, that was cute. I saw that. I was reading into things too about what I wanted to do, but that... Yeah. Each race plays differently. And in fact, in Dragon Age, one of them, I forget which one. I don't think it was this one, but it was the one before. There was like a different story depending on whether you were a rich person or a poor person or this or that. You know, it really changed how people related to you. Like, you couldn't end up with certain people if you were a certain kind of, you know, race or whatnot. Even in the last one, they were like that. You couldn't end up with the elf guy unless you were an elf. But yeah, that had tons of stories in it. It has its own lore. It has its own, like, and the Dwemer race is actually, the Dwarven race is actually in it, and you can play as dwarf. Honestly, Hammy, that's the way I looked at it. It was like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. This is a lovely apartment. I always like it when they add carpets and curtains. It makes things cozy. Otherwise, it's hard to do much in this room because of the fact that you only have 30 items. Raziel. Did we do Ravenhurst? I don't think so. Skip the fade mod? I don't remember that. You know, I played Origins so long ago. Maybe I should just play it again. Right? Maybe I should just play Origins again. You know what I really should play again is Oblivion. I haven't played Oblivion in like however X many years. I played it the year it came out. And now there's add-ons are supposed to have been updated. So this is Raziel's spa, no effects. It looks like a nice cozy restaurant on the ground floor. I hear that Oblivion has 80 bajillion add-ons. Oh, that's right, you could have a dog. I almost forgot. The dogs are actually an important almost race in it. You just have a lot of more variety. I wish, in fact, that ESO took a page from Inquisition or Dragon Age, and that there is so much variety and difference between all of the races and classes. Right. Great stories, though. deep and detailed and lots to them. And a lot of religion that was really questions, I thought anyway. Really, this is an incredible outdoors of Ravenhurst, by the way. It's completely sealed in and they made it aquatic. I've never seen anything like it. I did too. I feel like you get away from I don't know. It's almost like holding up a mirror to real life, but through a lens. You know, it's like, what do you believe in? What is your faith? What do you choose to do? You know, what's moral? Does it matter if it's moral? That whole thing. I don't know. I really enjoyed the religious aspect of it. I'm not a very religious person, but I just thought for the sake of very interesting. I love your outdoors especially. Just for the sake of yeah! Right, exactly. There were politics, there was the church, there was all sorts of stuff like that. It was really deep. Yes. And so does so does Elder Scrolls. I played both games, obviously, so they mean something to me. Slayer of Cheeses, El Velati. But I feel like I don't feel... Alright, see you later, Hammy. Love your face, too. I'll see you later. Oh, yeah. I wish this game had romance. Jesus. I need romance in my life. I've been watching Lucifer, like clips of it. I'm in love with Lucifer now. It's not fair. I want him. This is why I don't watch fiction. Fiction messes me up. It makes me sad. 127. I wouldn't say that I know. I don't like myself getting emotionally manipulated, though. And it totally does that to me. I would say that Elder Scrolls and Dragon Age both have equally... oh, there's nothing in here. Equally complex storylines. I mean, history. I'm not comparing them in that sense. I think that both of them have very complex lore. All right, let's move on, I think, until this is updated. So, you know, that's the way I look at it, that way. Okay. Let's go up to the top. Do a strident, RM 500. I may have Caillou. I'll check after I land. Maybe it is, but it's still a mystery at its core, right? It's... Yes, the companion feels good. There are characters with very interesting, complex backgrounds and personalities. At least in Inquisition, I feel that way. This is beautiful, and I usually hate these houses. Look at that lovely garden. You know, do you think the maker exists? Do you think what's her face, Earthtear, or whatever the hell her name is? I never remember it when I'm not playing it. Actually exists. Was she God's wife essentially? Yes, I'm Team Flemeth as well. Oh my God, we got another one, folks. We've got another one. Andraste. You're right, Andraste. See, that's what I mean, though. It's like, this must be under construction, and I want to see it when you're done. That's exactly so. I mean, I feel like those were really important questions because it essentially reflects back on the fact that, does God exist? Did Jesus exist? right? It reflects back on that precisely. And then there's other forms of religion that have nothing to do with it. And, you know, there's all sorts of difficult. I know, but I like it. They'll change. They'll go through another fad. Don't worry about it. It is. But people will change. They just like having, you know, more ordinary looking stuff instead of like very, very motify. They get to do stuff that's more like a normal looking house, you know? But yeah, I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. I loved it. And I still love it. Yeah, you definitely, it's not, but it's not saying something about it. Like, it's not saying this is true or this is not true. It never actually answers that. And that's what's important, because it really, what it's saying in the end is it's all faith. Whether you believe about Andraste and the Maker is all about faith. There is never going to be an answer to that question, right? It's just never going to be answered in those games. And you know, it's like, is there evidence that she existed? Sure, she was a real person, so that exists. But it's never going to actually tell you whether or not she was truly God's wife, the Maker's wife, or if she was just a really good person who sacrificed herself for the people. And does it matter if people believe it? You know, it has all of those questions in there. And, you know, you're always off to find relics to prove that she existed or whatnot. And yes, she existed. There's no question, right? So it's just a really cool, and it's, you know, as much as I'm going on and on about how wonderful it is, I would do the same for ESO, except you all know ESO. So don't think that I like one better than the other, because I don't necessarily, except that I'm in love with Cullen and I don't get to be with him in this game. Although he was such an ass in the earlier games. Also, it treats LGBTQ people as about as evenly and well-handed as it does in ESO. I don't know, they do have a trans person in the last one too. Yes. Right, exactly. You don't have to believe in them, but there are there are gods, quote unquote, because there's elven gods who are essentially like, I would say that the elven gods are essentially Aedra and Daedra. And, you know, it's hard to explain beyond that, except to say that they're just really powerful beings, but they're not necessarily God. If that makes any sense. There's just a whole lot of... Oh, I was talking about Dragon Age. Yeah, it's essentially the same. Well, is Flemeth a dick? Maybe. I mean, it's never really answered, is it? Whether or not she's a dick. Ah. Well, when you're what's the word? When you're passionate about something, Morrigan would say yes, but we don't know if Morrigan's right in her perception. I mean, didn't she say in the end of the second one, or the last one, that, you know, she was never going to take Morrigan's life because Morrigan wasn't willing? And that she was never going to do that to her? So it's like Morrigan's perceptions of her mom were wrong all along, so... And who knows, she may be... I mean, Flemeth may be dead. We don't know. We don't know. Oh my goodness! Look at that! Holy shit. These are those Psijic tables. This is wild. Oh my goodness. Look at that wall, and look at the snowflake floor. Oh Oh my god. Beautiful. Yeah, Deja, Aya, I know exactly what you mean. Some of your floors were also snowflakes. I noticed that when I toured your home, but this one isn't a snowflake. So, maybe not. But, wow, it's bright in here. Look at that table! How on earth did they do that triangle? Oh, I thought you meant the snowflakes floors, because I noticed you had two that could have been snowflakes. It is an awesome table. People are crazy and crazy good. That came after? Okay. No, I can't get in. It won't let me in. Let me in. Let me in. It's full. This is Zinpix. Zinpix. On EU. And now I'm going to go to another one. We'll get another L'Académie. Of course. I can't go to that one. Jerk. Alright. Let's do Osprey. Fool's Hope Interior. Hello. It's beautiful. I wish I could, but when I did, I'm not satisfied with what I ended up with. That's true. That could be fun. Yeah. But it's beautiful. You know, sometimes it's worth it to just spend a buttload to make something super wild and impressive. So this is Fool's Hope Interior. Which sounds scary. What are fools hoping? Well, we don't know over here what they're hoping for. Maybe we know in here. Oh! Is this a guild house? Is the guild named Fool's Hope? Is there a guild named Fool's Hope on EU? I don't know. Never heard of it. That doesn't mean anything, though. I don't really know any of the EU guilds. Whoa! What words were those? Exorcised. I don't know what that means, but it's funny. She's like stabbing things now with it. Either that or she has a cat on her desk that's standing on her keyboard, which I can relate to. Okay, so it was just that section, so I'm guessing it's a guild house just for that. I'm thinking that's a cat on keyboard. Morab. Crump and tumble. I don't know, but it's funny. Oh boy. Beer! Okay, is she back now? This is a kid, maybe. Somehow I don't think that's her. Somebody's taken over Aya. I don't know, it just amuses me. Spleed? Okay. That can't be her. Alright. So, Morab's house. Nice kitchen in the entrance. I would add another light. Wait, you had one. I don't know why lights are turning off. I try not to turn Aya Lockhart on. It's just not... I like her a lot, but she's not my preferred gender. Sorry. So we got all of this. Let's see what's in the first section. Oh. See, we've got a building. I'm sorry. So we've got a building that is not, whatchamacallit. Ah, I'm getting rained on. A building that is not solitude. Sounds good. I mean, we've all been there. Except, with me, it's coffee. I spill coffee on my keyboard. I am, usually. Unless it's a Pelennals, which for me is just... Pelennals are just, you know, I need a book in here. But it doesn't... Oh my goodness. But Pelennals don't really mean anything. But the lore books that I choose otherwise do tend to have meanings. Or at least relate somehow. Ooh. Yeah, that's true. So we've got a little fishing area. That's a lot of fish in that one bucket. There's a fish in the bucket. Aww. Yeah, everybody enter and then I'll pull it. So this will probably be the last time I'll let it say that, and then I'll just pull the entry within a minute or two. So this looks like a vanity room, aka achievement room. Slapstick vampire. Oh, I'm giving away this. It's the oh, it's on the wrong character. Vampire lamp, street lamp double, which is still worth quite a bit, as opposed to some of the others are going down in value. That one's still pretty good value. Hopefully I can find it on EU if cute. Hopefully I can find it on EU if an EUer wins, because I have it on NA, but I can always buy it here. And an office with a nice fireplace. Why leave a fireplace off? That looks lovely. Oh, art! I'm a big fan of just random art on the walls. Okay, let me pull it then. And the winner is... why is it so often the last person wins? It's happened like twice now. The last person who enters wins. It's so random. Okay, Arya. I'll have to buy it on this server, but let me just turn off my reminders. La, 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 la. Congrats. I'll go buy it for you. It's so weird, RNG. Nice bathroom. You know, if anybody with glasses can just see what you're up to. All right, I'm gonna call it for now. I have very little energy these days. Let me see who is on I wonder if Hammy started up. Now that I've talked him up so much. He is. He only has one viewer, so please have pity on him. His, unfortunately, the game he's into isn't all that good. No, I sees him. I sees him, Kitcho. You're welcome. Hopefully you guys will... Yeah, he just started, it looks like. Hopefully you guys will love him. You can give him hellos. Alright, I'm sending you over to Ham. And please give him some love. He is a friend of mine and he's going through rough times, so it would be great for you to give him some love. See you soon.
Doing? Caught me with my hands in the cookie jar. We were just stealing from somebody that was visiting our castle. Very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Spankery, what's going on? Whoa! Kick Joe! Gifted 20 subs! This is gonna be a psychotic flash of face masks. Kick Joe, thank you so much, you crazy man. The bot's gonna be busy. It is. Thank you for the follow. Saw a follow in there. Kai, thank you for the follow. I love the bot getting busy. Oh, astronaut. I'm an astronaut. It is a shit show. It absolutely is a shit show. Oh, this is the creepy black plague doctor mask. Oh. Roses? You never see the one with the hot dogs being thrown in my face anymore. My favorite one. I love this emote so much. The shit show's a valuable emote. I'll be there with bells on. Little bell earrings. How's everybody doing? Oh, that one's the popcorn one. Sitting back, eating popcorn.